Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Doggen Gaming, and today I have a story for you guys. This is something I want to do since I started my channel, and now I'm finally going to make that happen. So today I got a pretty funny yet crazy story that happened to me a few years back, and this is about the time I thought my school was actually getting shot up. So without further ado, let's get into this story. So this happened when I was in 8th grade while I was in my 7th period. Now, it wasn't really a 7th period because the way my school did their schedule was pretty fucking weird. So what they would do was Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, those were just like regular days, like, periods 1 through 6, no problem. It was Wednesday and Thursday that was, I guess, confusing, but I got used to it. So what they would do was they would take periods 1, 3, and 5 and have those specifically on Wednesday. All of those classes would be like 2 hours long. And then for Thursday it would be periods 2, 4, and 6, and those would be 2 hours long. And on those 2 days we had a thing called period 7, even though it wasn't really a period 7. It was kind of just like in a class you would go into for a midday break, so just go around, hang out, do whatever the hell that specific teacher wanted you guys to do, if it makes any sense. And I'm getting off topic now, it's not besides the point. So I was in my period 7, being a good little 8th grader, doing whatever the hell the teacher told me to do. And this was towards the beginning of class, class has already started. It was a few minutes after it had started. And we all heard a loud noise, like a loud bang. And none of us thought too much of it, except for our teacher. He's an ex-cop. I don't know if he still works there. Probably not. But he immediately walked over to the phone on the wall of the class and dialed the main office. I guess he thought it was a gunshot, because as he did that, his face was like kind of like a worrying expression, the kind of expression you see, I guess, someone make when they see someone get hurt or something like that. So he called them, and I don't know what they told him, but when he hung up, he just said, "Alright, class, we're gonna go evacuate, get in line, single file, blah blah blah, all that shit." And at the time I thought, assuming it was a shooter, why the hell would we leave the class? Because if there was a shooter, and we all just walked out of the class and, single file, like he told us to, and we ran into the shooter, he would easily be able to, shoot us or do whatever the hell he wanted to do. But, whatever, we did as we were told, and we went to the outside of the school, towards like the big field. There was a big football field in the school, basically. And there were other classes, I guess the entire school was getting evacuated, and it was just a clusterfuck of like no one knew what the hell was going on. And we got to the football field. We waited there for like around 2 hours. Yeah, around 2 hours if I recall. And it took around 2 hours for the cops to show up, which we didn't understand. I mean, we had campus police, but really, I mean, this was apparently an emergency, and it took them 2 hours just to get to our school, which I found ridiculous. And once the cops arrived, news vans started showing up as well. And that's when some of the kids started freaking out, like, "Oh my god, we're gonna be on TV, there's news vans here, oh my god, I'm gonna call up, blah blah blah, tell them I'm gonna be on TV." And the teachers got mad. They started holding some of the kids back, or trying to. At least some of the kids managed to get past him and run up to the news vans, or at least try to, because there was a fence in between the news vans and the school. So they got to the fence and did what the hell they did. And the other kids who weren't freaking out, they were kind of just pissed off because we were there for around 2 hours. It was a hot afternoon, and we missed lunch, even though no one ate the school lunch, but we missed lunch. And so they got mad. They were mad, like, "Ah, oh, we're hungry and this and that, and we're just stuck in a field doing nothing." So I don't know what happened at this point. all I remember is that the administrators said, all right, teachers, get your students, and we're gonna go to the auditorium. For some reason, the cops are gonna escort us, and they did. The cops did their job. I'll give them that. And once we got there, they gave us lunch, which wasn't even lunch, it just was cereal and cheese sticks, which I don't know why. But, we got there, gave us food, whatever, I guess the people who wanted food, they were happy. But also around this time, now keep in mind, this was after school, so, school was supposed to be over, but we were stuck in school. And around this time, the admins got the all clear from the police, and we were let out of school. And the next day, that's when I found out that it wasn't a school shooter, but actually a kid brought in dry ice for a science project. A science project he turned in. And I guess he mixed it with something, probably some chemical. And I guess it exploded and in his face. And he was hospitalized, and yeah, I created this whole debacle. But yeah, luckily it wasn't someone who tried to kill us all. I know it was just some kid who was dumb and should have known not to bring dry ice to school. But yeah, thank you all for listening. I hope you enjoyed this story time. I do plan on doing more of these, unlike the FIFA 17 series. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with that. But yeah, and I apologize in advance. Well, I should have done this in the beginning, but I apologize if you heard any beeping noises. Something's going on with our smoke detectors and they're just beeping constantly. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this story of the time I thought my school was getting shot up. Leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.